Good day, everyone. Today, we are going to discuss the topic that was assigned to me. But before that, I would like to introduce to you myself. I am Jadel de Guzman Ibanez. And to my teacher in PED 5, Ma'am Bukoy, Ma'am Carmina Bukoy, good day. And to my fellow classmates, good day. So now we have to proceed in my discussion. So, in my discussion, we have here approach to teaching media literacy. According to Kellner and Shears, the 2017 mentioned that there are three approaches to teaching media literacy that would utilize media in pedagogical practices. So it means dito is we have three approaches according sa kanila, meron tatlong approaches that we can use to teach students or to teach yung educator natin, yung future educator. As also, we have these approaches has or need to adapt by the teachers. Kaya siya need para maging also effective in teaching. So, from the three approaches, we have the media art education approach. Then second is media literacy movement approach. And third is the critical media literacy approach. For the media arts education approach is it intends to teach students to value the aesthetic qualities of media and the arts while using their creativity for self-expression through creating art and media. So dito sa media arts education, kung ano meron tayo ngayon, like for example sa mga media na pwede natin gawin as benefit, for example yung mga creating o gumagawa kayo ng mga comics or gumagawa kayo ng mga story, so we can utilize that, we can make that, or pwede pa natin siyang i-improve using our yung creativity natin. Gaya lang yan sa, for example, if you are creating a story, so you need to have an self-expression kasi doon mo ini-express yung self mo. That is creating art media na. Kasi you are creating your story, then you are publishing in media, like ganon. Then, pwede din tayo sa mga comics, lang ganon. So, when it comes in comics, pwede din ma-improve yung skills ng isang students kapag marunong siyang gumawa ng comics, and pwede maging malawak yung imagination ng isang students kung gumagamit siya, kung pinagsasabay niya yung skills niya sa media. And that is all. The next for literacy movement approach. Literacy movement approach, it attempt to expand the notion of literacy to include popular culture and multiple forms of media, music, video, internet, advertising, etc., while still working within a print literacy tradition. So, dito, sa literacy movement approach, meron talaga tayo ng way on how to expand the media. So, gaya na nga, dati, konti lang yung mga music. Ngayon, pwede na, marami na talang music. Video, like mga nag-vlog, or gumagawa ng content, paano man yan, or anong content yan. So, yun na. Then, internet and advertising. So, more on advertising na tayo ngayon, nagpapakita ng kung ano nangyayari, or more on na talaga tayo, advanced na talaga yung technology natin. So, while still working within a print literacy tradition. So, when you say print literacy tradition, ito yung dati pa lang, yung doon, kasi, para example, ngayon, sa new, meron na tayong, kung magbe-base tayo sa, is, meron tayong, like, for example, sa research. So, dati, nagbe-base lang tayo sa book. Ngayon, as a book, then isusulat natin. Pero ngayon, pwede na tayo mag-encode sa mga mag-encode o ilagay yung research natin sa computer, then pwede na din natin to i-publish sa internet, like ganon. Next is critical media literacy approach. Critical media C approach, it focuses on ideological critique and analyze the policy of representation and crucial dimension of gender, race, class, sexuality, incorporating alternative media production, and expanding the textual analysis to include issue, social context, control, and resistance, and pleasure. So dito, sa critical media approach is we are known or alam na natin, actually meron na tayo tinatawag na multicultural skills. So meron din tayo, like for example, dito sa approach na to, we have known or dapat alam na natin yung mga nangyayari sa environment natin. Like for example, sa gender, we have different gender. Sa race, we have different race. Sa class, sexuality, meron tayong different. So, with this, nag-expand yung nation natin, or with this, nakakaroon tayo ng connection with the society, like ganon. Then, includes issue, pwede din sa issue, social context, sa mga nangyayari sa paligid. So, actually, we have news, so nakikita natin na kung ano nangyayari sa paligid. And that's all. Next is utilizing media across discipline. So, media education can be integrated in every course discipline. The following are example of using media in different subjects area using the PPPP. It means the 4. Apat yan siya. PPPP. So, that 4 is represent as purpose, process, performance, and production. When you say purpose, ano ba ng purpose ng media sa atin? So, it can be a good purpose or it can be a bad purpose. So, pwedeng, yung purpose ng media is to improve yung society natin. Like, ganon. Then, kung i-base na naman natin to sa subject na meron tayo, sabi nga dito, integrated in every course discipline. It means meron sa mga course dapat meron yan 4. The purpose, ano ba yung purpose ng course mo? The process, how it will, paano yung process ng pagtuturo using the media. Performance ng media while you are using the subject to that media. Then the production. Ano ba yung mga production? So, eto, pwede din yung mga production is yung mga pwede mong kunin sa internet. So, that is all. You have to remember these 4 PPP. Once again, purpose, process, performance, and production. Next is assessing and evaluating media literacy. Assessing and evaluating media literacy work is just any student's output. Media-oriented work should be evaluated to assess quality based on standard. Students need regular feedback to able to reflect on their progress and develop masters that would remind them that it is an important part of the course. So, for example, dito, kaya yung media daw is like an student's output. So, gaya nga is, for example, kapag nagpasa ng students ng output, then i-return ni teacher, kapag may mali sa output, it has to be need a feedbacks for the students to correct or pwede niyang i-correct pa yung mga mali niya doon. So, that is an example. Then, with that, yun na nga, na-correct ng students yung mga mali niya, with that, they can develop their mastery. So, pagdating ng next output na nila, or magbibigay na sila ulit ng output, so, doon na is perfect na-develop na, alam na ni students kung ano yung mga mali na from the first. Okay. Next is Canada Center on Digital and Media Literacy prescribed 2 important steps in creating objective comprehension and meaningful assessment and evaluating tools for media literacy work. So, first is we have by using rubrics to assess the work of the students. So, every teacher has to, kapag nagbibigay si teachers, if teachers is giving you, or teachers giving the students, a project or output, it has followed by a rubrics. For that, the students will going to follow that rubrics and to make that to make their output perfect. So, magiging perfect yung output kapag may rubrics. Hindi yan dapat ni teacher binibigay yung rubrics after na yung students gumawa ng output. Dapat binibigay ni teacher yung rubrics before siya magawa ng output. Kaya, kasi doon ni students i-base yung gagawin niya at yung mga content na gagawin niya sa output niya. Next is by framing the expectation within the rubrics in terms of key concept and media literacy. So dito nga, dapat ma-meet ni students yung rubrics mo. Hindi dapat mahirap, hindi dapat complicated, hindi din dapat mahirap. So dapat maintindihan ni students at hindi siya mahihirapan sa rubrics na ginawa ni teacher. Next is assessing and evaluating media literacy. In general, media literacy can be evaluated in three ways. So, based on how well the students understand the key concept of media literacy and the specific concept idea being explored in the lesson. So, dito daw, nakabase sa kung paano ni students maintindihan yung concept ng media. So, dito, kung paano ni students na-explore yung idea niya, kung paano niya naintindihan yung lesson. So, dapat nga, that's why teacher must have to discuss proper and good information talaga si students para si students is makaka-catch up siya, then knowledgeable na. So, makakaroon si students ng knowledge. Hindi dapat yung mali-mali yung binibigay ng students. So, that is ni teacher, that is a wrong thing. Next is, based on the depth and quality of the students, inquiry and analysis of the question rise in the lesson. We will, as well as his or her thoughtfulness in identify the issue and question for examine. So, dito, si teacher need to, especially in questioning, dapat si teacher is, alam niya na masasagot ni students. Hindi yung separate yung question sa lesson. Like, for example, ito yung lesson, then yung question, hindi siya tukma sa lesson. So, mahihirapan si students doon, and, like, magugulan si students doon, and there will be an issue talaga doon sa mangyayari. Then, next is, based on how well the students apply the specific technical skills associated with either the medium being studied, movie, TV, video, games, etc. The medium used in the evaluation tools is tools or both. So, dito daw is, for example, if you are teach the students on how to use Excels, no, or how to create movie, ganon, or pwede naman sa mga importance ng mga media. So, dapat naintindihan ni students, and dapat alam ni students na where to be used that, or saan siya dapat gamitin. Dapat alam ni students na hindi to dapat pwede gamitin sa kasamaan, or sa, like, for example, sa mga maling gawain, like ganon. And that is all for my discussion. By the way, I am Jadal Dugasman Ibanez, and thank you for listening. I hope you learned something from my discussion. Thank you very much.